Fire Emblem Engage.
Rise from 1,000 years ago, shaking off a hazy dream. Meet the flower who cares for everyone, the rising force of black and steel, fighting in the desert sand. Meet the snow that sweeps across the fields, the light and dark restore our skies tonight. Heal our wounds and learn from yesterday. You calling out their names, crossing paths again, 12 are coming through, brought us from another place. Do you remember me? Memories of red and blue, reigniting you, bear your fate and roar, free yourself forevermore, here and now. Bonds of fire connect us, love provides, protects us like the heroes from the pages, like the stories of the ages. Bonds of hope unite us, shining on to guide us. Skies above embrace the beauty. The time is now for you and me.
We'll go see what 7 units can
We
do.
ought to establish a base of operations before we begin our journey. The Somniel would be uniquely useful.
A little out of the way, isn't it? I can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
As a divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
I can?
Indeed. Furthermore, one can only enter the Somniel with a divine dragon's power. Without Queen Lumera's blessing, even we stewards couldn't have set foot there.
Oh, that's convenient.
That is what makes it a safe haven.
Well then, yes. Let's use it as our base. But before we depart, can you give me a moment? We'll be gone a while, so I'd like to say goodbye to my mother.
Of course. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you for watching over me all this time. This journey will be a long one. But don't worry. Vander and the others will be right beside me. I will fulfill my duty as the Divine Dragon. I will find all of the rings, just as you asked. And then, I'll return to you, Mother. I promise. Here we are, safely returned to the Somniel. I didn't realize how spacious this place was.
It is rather quiet, I know. But it will liven up as we gain allies. We may need someone to supply us with equipment as well. Something to consider.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Divine One, might this be yours?
A piece of jewelry. I don't recognize it. The crystal looks unusual.
Blue, red, dropped by the evil kid that killed her mom, but it has the blue red.
Where did you get this?
On the ground in the ring vault after the siege. I thought it might be yours, but apparently I was mistaken. No one has come forward, so it must have belonged to an enemy soldier. I'll dispose of it.
Wait, it's familiar somehow, even though I've never seen it.
Then please, do take it. Perhaps it will help jog your memory.
Thank you, Vander. Once we've rested for a bit, let's set out for Firene.
Somniel is your base. Use this area to prepare the next battle, interact with your allies. Additional activities in areas of the Somniel will allow us to progress the story. Open the world map to continue access. Okay, so it's just like the talking area that we had. Oh, it's big. It is a big thing. Consult the Somniel to view the status of its facilities and where your allies are, and you can select the location of fast travel there. My room, Cafe Terrace. Wow. Tower of Trials. With this, you can test yourself in trials that reach across space and time. Oh, that's neat. And I'm guessing this is the depart area. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Marth.
Yes.
The pain of losing Lumera runs deep, yet the familiarity of the Somniel is comforting. She looks very modern from this angle, like it's a real jacket, and she's not like a fantasy character.
You see,
Queen Lumera loved to stand at the edge of the Somniel and look down at all the pretty clouds.
Divine One, you look so shiny when you sweat. Hey, look over here. Hey.
So these are support conversations. They canonically take place sometime in the campaign, which is why this is daytime when we would talk to her it's nighttime, so... But these should flesh out the characters a little bit more, and provide us with bonuses in combat.
The Divine One looked right at me. Thank you, Universe, for creating someone so awesome and so very shiny.
Framme?
Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you?
Well, you're not distracting me.
Oops. Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
I have a fan club?
Yep. Our mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Y-O-U!
That didn't help. Right.
Can't deny it's daunting to come here, no matter how often I do it, but I'm glad you're with me. Thanks, Alfred.
You know,
Queen Lumera said emblems can roam here more freely due to the Divine Dragon's power. Casually explaining why the spirits are just hanging around. That's nice.
Ah.
So the Somniel has ponds and orchards, huh? I should check them out if I don't get lost first. And in here is our... The Cafe Terrace is now open. It's a relaxing communal space with access points to other facilities. Use the music box to change background music, and the bulletin board is full of useful information. You can use it to invest in Alios or check on your achievements. Okay. The arena. And I don't have any other music to change in here. That's fine.
If I may,
Those clothes suit you well, Divine One. I too find it easier to relax in everyday attire. Yeah, we'll support you.
Whew. I've hit my limit for training today.
excellent work, Divine One. I brought a hot towel for your face. I think you will find it most refreshing.
Thank you, Vander. That's very kind of you.
I have also prepared a fresh change of clothes for you. When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
I appreciate your generosity, Vander, but I'd prefer to take care of my own laundry. Certainly you have other tasks to keep you busy.
My only obligation is to you, Divine One. Feel no hesitation in asking me for anything.
But
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist. So please, leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
again, I appreciate your willingness to help me, but I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One. Now I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
I'm getting a lot of Frederick vibes from Fire Emblem Awakening. Frederick was kind of the same role. He was a great knight that was really tough, that kind of like was around your main units. But his level of devotion was also over the top and insane. I think with Vander, they're going much more like dad vibes, but I'm liking it. And he does look very, very dapper in that suit. The ring chamber. What about these bulletins? Donations. If you support countries to raise their donation levels, they will reward you with gifts. With high donation level, a country will have more rare monsters that you can earn bonus gold or experience for defeating. A high donation level means that you will find more materials when exploring in that country, among other things. Exploring. Okay. I don't have any money. Okay, but if you explore, there's like, you can get iron, steel, bond fragments, orange milk, eggs. A cat, a chicken, and a donkey. We haven't gotten to the world map yet, but I'm sure that will make more sense with time. The Somniel map. Yeah, that's what we're... Achievements. This is what we were looking at before. You can claim bond fragment rewards for various deeds. You'll be notified when you complete an achievement. Remember to collect your well-earned bond fragments. So this is the stuff that we were seeing that we're displaying at the top of the levels. So we completed this. We did a support conversation with Framme. We fought in 50 individual combats. This feels very mobile game vibe, where you basically, anything that you do is going to reward you with a small bit of currency. Which is odd. Land a critical hit, engage with an emblem, engage with an emblem 5 times, use an engage attack, use an engage attack 5 times, avoid an attack, block, chain, break more times, clear the first chapter, second chapter, third chapter. Deploy Vander 5 times. Okay, so there's like deploy bonuses and stuff like that. Fight in a skirmish, get into more fights, defeat a thief, use a staff. So yeah, basically play the game and you get more bond fragments. What do bond fragments do? Dunno. We'll figure it out. Okay. So this is like the top floor, and I'm guessing this is... Alright, this is my room. So it's its own actual area. That's behind a load screen. The sacred place where Fuath slept for 1,000 years. Select rest to take time and advance time on the Somniel. You may hear some interesting things while resting. Wear headphones for the best sound. Oh, neat! Select reminisce to view past support conversations and scenes again. And you can lower the game's difficulty. You cannot raise the difficulty. Well, we're going to keep it at hard. And memento door. It looks like something important belongs here. Okay. Oh, so this is how we can check our supports. So, Fuath. Oh, or is this not supports? This is our bond. So this is between us and the rings. But supports would probably be here. And it looks like we can support. We can support with everybody. Vander can only support with a few folks. Usually the A support, as their bond grows, usually there's like, sometimes there's coupling pairing, or there's like, like they become like the closest of friends or bestest friends. I don't know if this game is going to have that. some Fire Emblems have like an S support where you can only have one S support. I wonder if this game will be similar where you can only have one A support where you've completely bonded with another individual, or if they'll let you have bonds with everybody. So yeah, so far it looks like most everyone can bond with everyone. But like Vander can't bond with Alfred's squires. And the same thing here, like they can't bond with Edwards, and they're gonna bond with one or more of the retainers. Retainers is the word I'm looking for. So that looks cool. Wake up events. Yeah, I don't know what that is. These are all the cinematics we've had so far? That's a lot. For a game that was only barely announced just a few months ago, like, this is a lot. Music. Nope, I'm not gonna look at those because a goddess and her puppets seems like a very... That might be spoilery. I don't know. Okay, let's try resting.
Hey, Divine One. Oopsie, you're asleep. You must be tired. Wish I could let you sleep. But no can do. Divine One! Arise, oh Divine One. Aw, I'm kidding. I'm no good at sounding proper.
I don't really know what that's trying to do. That just seems a little weird. Like, someone waking you up, that makes sense, but what's with all the little circles and the whole, like, oh look, it's this person, and it's just like... Oh, they've all moved locations. And... okay, at least all the items are still there, so I can go gather them. That's good. Oh, nice little garden area. With some nuts! And a lovely little terrace over here. Peach.
Yes!
The Somniel may be quiet, but I'm sure it's going to get pretty lively. Plus, we're here.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Clanne. I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
Let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
That's all right. I can handle it.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle. So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
Very well. You've convinced me. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Divine One.
I should be thanking you for taking such great care of me. I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
You mean it? Oh, man, I'm so happy I could faint!
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
So, out of the 3 supports so far, that was probably the best one. Every one of them was devoted to your character, but that was the one that felt like it was just, you know, decent. It felt so. But this one, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I like Clanne. Clanne's, as far as character rankings go, he's top in the charts right now. Feel free to disagree, but, you know, you're allowed to be wrong. Ah, yes. Horse manure. It looked like it had a gift icon next to it, which makes me wonder if I can give that as a gift to people. And the idea of giving horse manure to people as a gift, that's satisfying. Wheat flour, that's good. Ooh, the pretty pebble. I did get a little excited about the pebble, but in the past, in Fire Emblems, pebbles have had some uses in some weird niche scenarios. So a pretty pebble might actually be a good thing. Unlike eggs. Eggs are terrible. No one should eat eggs. Let's jump over here and talk to Etier.
Oh!
Am I underdressed for the Somniel? I feel like I don't belong here, but I'll help however I can. And you can give the pretty pebble or the horse manure. Ordinary horse manure, that's it. You could technically give it to someone, but why would you? Well, there are horses over here, which is neat. And like a masonry area. And a well. Neat. But for being high in the sky, I imagine that would be kind of... You can only get so much water if you're from a well, if it's in the sky. But it is a magical flying island, so I won't complain too much there. And then this is a lovely pool. And I'm guessing that's the crest of the Divine Dragon there in the pool. Looks a little bit like the mark of the Exalt that Marth has. And that Crom has in other Fire Emblem games. And there's this, ooh, there's a cool, like, cave underneath here. 50 bond fragments. And we're gonna go over here really quick, get those. What's this? This appears to be some sort of shrine. Yes. Thank you. Wouldn't have figured that one out on my own. And then a very long path to Tower Trials. Let's go check out what that stable was. We'll look at that really quick. We'll go this way so that we can see this open area. Maybe a garden in the future, maybe. And we'll take a look over here.
Oh, hello, Divine One.
There's Vander the Dapper. And here's the Vista Shut. As far as, I like it. This doesn't look like a place that's gonna get... It feels large right now, but I imagine it doesn't look that big overall. Like, it's fairly compact, which makes it... Like, the monastery in Fire Emblem 3 Houses had, like, 4 or 5 places. Like, there's, like, 2 or 3 levels. It had, like, 2 or 3 levels and things like that. It wasn't super... Like, it was bigger than it needed to be. And this one feels like they went down on it. And so it's still compact, but it's not too hard to get to places where you need to go. I think the only thing that's really far away is this right here. And it's locked up. Well, I think that's everything we can do here. So let's jump through. Let's go. I don't have to do that. I don't have to run all the way there. I can just... Oh! Everyone has a birthday. November 26th. March 10th, Framme's twin. March 10th, that would make sense. Alfred, August 8th. Etier, October 1st. You know, people born in October, they just tend to be the best people. Not a whole lot of notes about them. And I'm guessing that those stamps are the type of ally that they are. Like, he's a noble, she's a covert person, and he's like a... Or maybe that's the type of class. I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Oh, and those bookmarks are the country that they're from. So that's not the seal of the exile. That's the symbol of the country we're from, and that's the symbol of Firene. Okay. And you can zoom on the portrait. Aw. Oh, and we can check out all the things that we're gonna get. Skill inheritance. So I think we're at bond level 4 right now, with him and Fuath. Unlock unit can inherit this emblem skill, so we can take skills from here, from these rings, and then put it onto Fuath, which would be really cool. Because like if we could get like Lodestar Rush, then we could give this ring to someone else to be a much better dodge tank. And so this sounds like this is the way that we can really build our army to customize it more than just the base units. I like that. Whenever you can really customize what you want your army to be in a Fire Emblem, I think it's always a good thing. More sword agility. So that just gives you 5 extra avoid. If HP is 20% or less, restores 20% of this unit's max HP. It's probably not going to be as effective, but I'm trying to think if there's any like broken plays that you can make with it. I don't think that there is. But imagine if you had 100 health and you were at 19 and you get healed 20, so you'd get at 39. That's how you get like the max bonus of it. But you'd still get healed by a unit. Because usually when you're in Fire Emblem, like as you're fighting and leveling up your unit, when you get to level 10 or 20 usually, you get to promote to another class. If you need to learn sword proficiency for certain promotions, I bet what they have is they have like, for like, maybe say like Etier. Like she's meant to be like an archer, and maybe she grows into like a stronger archer, like a snipe, like a promoted sniper unit where she can hit from like 3 range, or maybe like a mounted unit. What if maybe she also has, if she hits sword proficiency, she has the ability to be like a sword master or something along those lines, more of like a dodge, like that. That could open up some interesting unit possibilities. The flat 20 avoid's always good, and then Mercurius doubles users' earned experience. That's also really good. All really good stuff. Definitely focused on dodgy sword users, which makes sense because that's what Marth was. Sigurd. Canter. Units can move 2 spaces after acting. That's... Canter, I cannot say is... It is so powerful in and of itself. It's so great. Hit plus 10, can't go wrong with that. Gallop, move plus 5. That's where we saw the queen just run out from behind those knights and reach out farther than ever. It was huge. Used to attack and move through a line of adjacent foes. Sword, lance. Used to attack and move through. Oh, so like you're on one side, you attack, and then the attack's over, and then you're on the other side. I could see that being useful. And Rider's Bane. That's why we couldn't see it before. And yeah, a Rider's Bane against Cavalry is going to be super effective. Lance Power, to attack at the cost of 10 evasion when using a lance. So a more of a damage bulk type thing. Grants +1 attack to first attack during combat for each space unit move before attacking. You can really milk that. And like, so you can always move up to 10 spaces and then get +10 attack to your charge attack. I like this. I like that ability. Hit 15, skill inheritance, also really good, so you can keep some of these permanently. 4 attack is good. Lance proficiency. Has that cool class mechanic that might be in there, might not be. Immunity to freeze. That's only useful depending on what enemies we run into. Lance power 3, +6 to 10, -10 avoid. That's decent. Sword proficiency. So this is someone, if you just raised on both, you could get one of both. That's actually pretty good. And a Brave Lance. Ooh, that's really, really good. Brave Lances automatically lets you attack twice. In previous Fire Emblems, that lets you attack 4 times if you can double. And I wonder if that's the same here. And oh, this is also if the user initiates. So that will only really work for offense. Which I'm seeing a pattern, like with the breaking of the guard and everything like that. It does seem to be more focused on you pushing forward and incentivizing you to push forward, rather than having you turtle, take a hit, and then move on. So, I'm digging this. I'm liking this. But yeah, let's depart.